Now, admittedly, I am very late to this party, but if you will allow me to nerd out just a little bit, I would like to talk 3D printing on this week's EdTech Quick Tip. So yes, I have joined the world of 3D printing. I have always been curious about it, but I've always been a little bit overwhelmed by it as well, not only with the price and the barrier of entry, but just all of the different models and all of the stuff that you have to learn. And I decided that now was the time. So this is the 3D printer that I purchased. I've purchased many Anker products in the past and I've been really happy with them. So that's kind of why I gravitated towards this one. But I also like this one because it has auto leveling, which if you don't know what that is, no big deal, but that's apparently a thing that in some 3D printers can be a headache. And I wanted to alleviate as many headaches as possible getting into 3D printing. So this was the one that I chose. And I've been very happy with it so far. I've had it for about a week and a half, and I thought that I would share a couple of websites that I've found for designs and also some ideas for implementation in the classroom. I think by far my favorite place to find designs to print is Printablescom. Everything on here is free. You just find anything that you're interested in, download it. It usually gives you handy instructions on maybe some fine things that you might want to tune in on your printer in order to get the print right. Download it, add it to your printer, and you get to print. It's super simple, and again, everything is free on there. Thingiverse is along the same lines. The only reason that I don't like this one as much compared to printables is that whenever you download the file, it comes into a zip format, and so it's just an extra step where you got to unzip it in order to get access to the file. But there's all kinds of stuff, like I've printed out these trays. I've printed out this cabinet organizer just because I wanted to try it out. That's kind of the fun with 3D printing. Even after you get past the cost of entry, filament is not that expensive, and it's not that expensive of a hobby, at least for me, not yet. So you can try all kinds of different things and see what you like. And then Thangs is one that I've recently stumbled upon. It's cool. Some of the models, the creator wants you to pay for them or to subscribe, and so I'm not really sure how that all works. I've downloaded lots of free models on here. I'm currently in the process of making my own multi-board, which is like this storage solution where you just print out these little grids, and then you can print out cubbies and little holders, and you can create this completely customizable shelving space, which I love. I love the intersection of fun and creativity and functionality. And then last but certainly not least, implementation in the classroom. Yes, it's fun to download prints and to just let your printer do all of the work. How do you engage students with this process? I think that there's something very special that happens during the creative process. Whenever we make something, it really scratches an itch inside of our brain. So Tinkercad.com is a 3D modeling software. It's 100% free, and best of all, they have this fantastic learning center. I will leave a direct link to the learning center in the comments or above the video or somewhere. That way you can go to it and you can check it out and you can start 3D modeling yourself. I've experimented with this, and essentially what you can do is you can create a model from scratch and then you can send it to your 3D printer and print it. How cool is that, to model something in 3D in a digital landscape and then to have a physical product that is actually yours that you can hold. Additionally, you can use reference material, so take a picture of anything, import it into Tinkercad, and then you can have a digital 3D model of that. I'm currently testing it out and working with some drawings that my son has done himself. How cool would that be for him to draw something and for me to bring it to life with a 3D printer? The possibilities are really cool. They're endless. Again, I'm kind of late to the game about this. I'm nerding out really bad, and I don't apologize for that even in the least bit. So this is my call to you all. If you have 3D printing tips and tricks, send them my way. If you have any questions about 3D printing, send those my way as well. I'm brand new at this, and so it's kind of fun to be on the ground floor learning as much as I possibly can and hopefully sharing some good stuff with you all. With that, that's the end of our quick tip video for this week. Take care, happy ed teching, we'll catch you in the next one.